Next game, Colorado at Washington. Colorado's quarterback, Tyler Hansen, a decent quarterback, but he's been sacked 16 times. It's the most out of any quarterback in the Pac-12, the most in the conference. Washington 10th in total offense. They have a solid running game, though, top 5 in the conference. Contributed highly to a 31-14 rout at Utah. Do you think this one comes down to the running game, Shep?
I think what it comes down to for me, Washington should be able to put some points on this. But Colorado, the defense that they run, they love to try and get after the quarterback. And you talked about Washington allowing a few sacks. They come in allowing 11 sacks in the year. It's right in the middle of the Pac-10, right there, or Pac-12, I should say. They're ranked 5th. But Colorado is going to leave themselves susceptible. A lot of man coverage out there is going to be if Keith Price can be able to find receivers downfield. If the offensive line gives him time, I really like Washington in this game because we've seen from Colorado that talent-wise, you saw it the last few years in the Big 12 and now in the Pac-12, they're not on par with where they need to be competitive. And going to Seattle, going to Washington to play this game is not an easy place to play.
And with that being said, Washington is minus 14 to 15.5. The over-under 58 to 58.5. President of Gold Sheet, what do you got for me? What's your take?
Yeah, well, our scouts in Seattle tell us that Washington really needed this week off to get the wounded healthy for the Huskies. They had some guys banged up. Keith Price, his knees were bothering him. Nick, the quarterback for Washington, was a little banged up before the break, so he's back 100%. He's had a tremendous year. Keith Price, 17 touchdowns, only 4 picks. Mr. Polk at running back has got a pro future. He could go for 150-plus in this game. You mentioned Colorado does like to blitz, the buffs, but that makes them susceptible to man coverage. They're really banged up. Colorado in the secondary. Embry, the head coach, has suspended 4 players. One was a starter, a few backups, so they are terribly thin. It was a bad year for them to join the Pac-12 and leave the Big 12, I think, for Colorado. So they're going to have a hard time against this Washington team that's very well coached, looking for a nice bowl bid. And like I said, with a bye week, they'll be very fresh for this game. So we've got to lay the big number, the fair number in this one. Washington in a blowout, 41-13.
41-13?
Yes.
Shep, you agree?
I have to agree with that. I never like laying big-time points like that in conference matchups, but Colorado is that bad from what I've seen. I mean, they lost to Washington State. I know they led that game for a while, but that's a team that's just, we've seen how bad Washington State's been in years past. And also against the spread, the last 31 games on the road for Colorado, just 8-23. So I can easily see why you give up the big number here.
Yeah, they've lost 21 straight outside of the state of Colorado, so they've been roadkill outside of the state. And also, I forgot to mention that Colorado's best receiver is out, Richardson, who was a pretty dynamic pass catcher for them. So they really drop off in that area without Richardson. So they'll be hard-pressed to hang in this game.
Hi, I'm Ben Mankiewicz along with Rookie Mankiewicz, and we have a message for you, don't we, pal? Line. Subscribe to TYT Sports. Do your job!